After Argentina's recent triumph in the Copa America, Messi became the most decorated footballer in history. It was poetic that an international trophy marked this milestone, as Messi was heavily criticized for his lack of international success for the longest time. But this achievement is just scratching the surface of his greatness. The Argentine wizard has shattered so many records that listing them all would be tedious. And in this video, we'll explore what makes Messi so special compared to the other greats, and why we may never see a player like him again. From Pele and Maradona to Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, football has never lacked incredible players. But Messi stands out due to the unique aspects of his game. Some footballers are great strikers, some are terrifying dribblers, while others are incredible passers. But Messi had it all. It's like combining an elite winger, a top striker, and a world-class playmaker into one body. When it comes to dribbling, no defender is safe from the little magician. Many cite him as the scariest player they've ever faced. His insanely impressive close ball control is what makes him a nightmare for defenders. He can run, stop, and change direction quickly without breaking a sweat, which makes him a handful even for the best defenders. Messi played in an era of great dribblers like Hazard, Neymar, and Ribéry, yet he has completed the most take-ons with the highest success rate among them all. But Messi doesn't only dominate the wingers of his time. When it comes to scoring goals, Messi was a better striker than the actual world-class strikers of his generation. He competed with incredible strikers like Suarez, Lewandowski, and Ibrahimovic, among many others. And one thing Messi and Ronaldo brought to the table was insane goal-scoring returns. They are the only two in the 800 goals club. While Ronaldo is ahead of Messi in total goals, he has also played more games than the Argentine. Although Messi is a prolific goal scorer, he doesn't shy away from creating goals for others. In fact, if he didn't score that many goals and we just looked at him as a playmaker, he would still go down as one of the best in history. And he definitely has the numbers to back this up. Messi has provided close to 400 assists in his career. Compare that to the incredible playmakers like Ozil, Fabregas, Silva, and De Bruyne, and none of them come close to him. This is why I say he's like 3 elite players of different positions crammed into a single body. And as I mentioned before, while his profile makes him stand out among the other greats, there are also other aspects that make Messi so unique. If we looked at his journey to football's pinnacle, we can see his path is quite different from many. What is insane about Messi is that by the age of 25, he was already touted as the greatest player of all time. By 2013, he had won his 4th Ballon d'Or, surpassing greats like Cruyff, Platini, and Van Basten. This is just ridiculous when you consider that 25 is when other top players start to enter their prime. And it wasn't just because of his Ballon d'Ors, it had to do with everything surrounding his game. Even those who watched greats like Maradona were calling the young magician the greatest of all time.
Who's the best player in the world?
Lionel Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
And like many greats before him, Messi delivered outstanding performances in the biggest games. Scoring a towering header and a bullet shot from outside the box in Champions League finals are just a few of his memorable strikes. In the years that followed, Messi achieved incredible feats, setting unbreakable records and winning multiple titles. However, some critics pointed out his lack of success with Argentina as a reason to exclude him from the GOAT discussions.
You know, Lionel Messi has won major international titles with Argentina. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. He's lost every big game he's ever played for Argentina. I'm so stupid. Portugal won 2006, didn't even need Ronaldo.
This criticism grew when his arch-rival Ronaldo won the Euro with Portugal. For years, this was seen as a major asterisk on Messi's legacy. But the time came when Messi silenced his critics by winning the Copa America, Finalissima, and the prestigious World Cup in a span of a year.
First for Argentina since Maradona in '86. Messi was picture perfect. Nothing else to say. Those who ever doubted him are dumb.
At the World Cup, he made history by scoring a goal in each round of the tournament, as he led Argentina to glory. His World Cup glory made him only one of 9 players in history to have won the Ballon d'Or, the Champions League and the World Cup. Messi had completed football, and his 8th Ballon d'Or only solidified his claim as the greatest footballer the game has ever seen. And we cannot talk about Messi without mentioning some of his insane records. While I can't cover them all, let's look at a few of the most impressive. One standout record is from 2012, when Messi scored an astonishing 91 goals for club and country. And that's not even including his 22 assists that year, bringing his overall goal contributions to a whopping 113. In the 2011-12 season, Messi scored a staggering 50 goals in La Liga, which is the most goals scored in a single season in a European league. Having spent most of his career in Spain, Messi holds many La Liga records. He has scored 474 goals in La Liga, which is the most goals scored by a single player in a European league. Messi also has the most assists in La Liga with a remarkable 192, and the most assists in a single season with 21. He's also scored an incredible 36 hat-tricks in La Liga and is the undisputed king of El Clasico with 26 goals in the fixture. He also holds the record for the most Pichichi awards with 8 to his name, winning the last 5 back-to-back. When it comes to other competitions like the World Cup, Messi has the most goal contributions with 21, surpassing legends like Pelé and Ronaldo Nazario. In the Champions League, Messi and Ronaldo are the only players to have scored over 100 goals, and both have 8 hat-tricks to their name. These achievements have led Messi to win numerous individual awards. Notably, he holds the record for the most Ballon d'Ors with 8, and the most European Golden Shoes with 6. While there are many more records to his name, listing them all would be tiresome. But these accomplishments highlight just how incredible he is as a footballer. Messi is a genius who could score loads of goals, create chances for his teammates, show up in the biggest games, and carry both his club and country to trophy success, which is the ultimate goal of any sport. Beyond his footballing ability, Messi has always been unproblematic. He is unselfish and also very humble, making him a great role model for young athletes. When you combine all his extraordinary attributes, it's very unlikely that we will see another talent like him again. Just as those before us took pride in watching Pelé and Maradona, we should be grateful to have witnessed the greatest of all time. Looking at the greatest athletes in other sports, it is rare to see someone of Messi's stature be crowned as the GOAT. But the tiny kid who needed injections just to reach his current size ended up becoming the greatest athlete of the greatest sport.